up, I had a dream, something no one else could see. Tell me what it means.
Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for new content.
Guys, we're back again. So today we're gonna do our coconut drop. So we have all our ingredients, so we're ready to go. Right, so first I'm gonna get a fire started so I can go ahead and have this wonderful creation done today. So I'm using a little coal and wood together. Right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get a fire started right now. So I've gotten the fire started, so what I'm waiting for it to do now is to catch, so I can go ahead and put my pot on. Right, and as I said, we're doing everything on the outside today. You know, we're getting some wonderful sunshine. So what I've done is that I've grated some ginger because I'm gonna have all the spices boiled together right now. So I've mudded my pot because I want it to be easily washed once I'm done cooking the drops today. So the fire is now catched, so I'm gonna go ahead and have the pot put on. Right, now that I have the pot put on, I'm gonna add some water because I'm gonna have the spices boiled together. So I've added my water, I've added my cinnamon leaf and sticks. I'm also gonna add the ginger to that, and I'm gonna let these boil together for about 10 to 15 minutes. Right, so I'm adding the ginger right now. Right, so I can have everything boiled together. Wonderful. So as I said, what I do is that I let these spices boil about 10 to 15 minutes because you want to get out all the essence. So I'm gonna let these boil for about 10 to 15 minutes. Right, so a little bit of preview of my backyard, my little farm that I'm trying to start up. Right, it's pretty green because we've been having a lot of rain. We're getting a little sunshine today. Right, so now that I've boiled all my spices together for about 10 to 15 minutes, what I do is that I remove all the cinnamon leaves and the stalk, right? Because I've gotten all the essence from it, so I just take them out, right? Once I take them out, then I'm gonna add my coconut in. Right, so I've taken out all the stalks, just my ginger I have left, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and add my coconut to the pot right now. So I've added the coconut, right, and the ginger. So I'm gonna let the coconut and the ginger boil together with all the essence of the spices that I've already boiled. Right, so the secret to making a drops is that the coconut has to be cooked, right? And it takes a while for the coconut to be cooked. So you have to have a lot of patience when doing it. Right, so I would say the coconut takes roughly 30 to 40 minutes to be cooked or to be partially cooked. Right, so you allow it to cook for about 30 to 40 minutes. Right, so once it starts to cook and everything starts to boil together, then it starts developing this brown color, right? And that's what you want. Right, so once you have boiled it for about 30 to 40 minutes, then you start adding sugar, right? And sugar is one of the main ingredients in the drops. So So you add the sugar gradually. So what I did was to throw half, which is 1 pound of sugar, in the pot. And once you throw the sugar in the pot, then you go ahead and have it stirred. Right? So you're not going to throw all the sugar at once. You're going to gradually add it as you go along. Right, so this is our banana leaf, which is very fundamental to our job, and I'm gonna tell you why. Right, so the banana leaf, right, this is what we use to drop the drops on. So they're called drops for a reason, because we're gonna drop them on the banana leaf. Right, the banana leaf allows them to come together as well as for us to easily get them off once they have come together, because if you put them on any normal surface, they won't come off so easily once you drop the drops. But before we can do that, we have to coil the banana leaf, and coiling means you run it over the fire. Right, great. So as we gradually go along, right, we allow it to boil down. Right, so we continually add our sugar, we allow it to boil down. You notice it gets a lot browner, right, and it starts to get a lot thicker. Right, and what you can notice, it starts sticking to the spoon. So when you see it start sticking to the spoon, you know that it will soon be ready. Right, it is coming together. Right, so you can also taste the thickness as well. Right, so you notice, the farther it boils down, a lot browner it gets, a lot thicker it gets. So you have to keep on stirring and stirring, because you don't want it to stick to the pot. Right, so you keep on stirring. Right, by this time I've added all my sugar, so I'm just allowing it to boil down a little bit more, because once you drop it on the banana leaf, it sticks together. Right, so you notice that some of it is also sticking to the spoon. So that's a good sign when you reach this point. Right, so once you drop it on the banana leaf, right, so you see the banana leaf is fully coiled. Right, so once you drop it on the banana leaf, you let it stay for about 10 to 15 minutes and come together. Right, what you have to do is keep on adding water to the mixture, so that it doesn't get crystallized, because if it gets crystallized, it won't come together. Right, so once it comes together, you can easily lift it off the banana leaf just like that. Right, you see how lovely they look. Right, so this process takes about 3 hours or more, so you have to be patient. Right, you have to ensure that it's done properly. Once it is done properly, they look wonderful. They also taste wonderful as well.